Hello, friends and fellow crafters. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Stamping Simply with Maria. I am Maria Robinson, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! Here in the United States. I have some exciting news to share with you today and a quick and easy card tutorial. When you join my team, Crafty Creators, you pay only $75 for the Stampin' Up! Starter Kit. Wow, isn't that an amazing deal? For $75, you get to choose $125 worth of Stampin' Up! Products. That also includes shipping, which is another savings of 10%. You just pay local taxes on the $75. Now, you may be saying, I don't want to sell products. Well, you don't have to. You can simply be a hobby demonstrator and purchase the products for yourself. That's how I started. But once I saw how wonderful Stampin' Up! Products coordinated so nicely, the quality of the products, and the great stamping community, I was hooked and decided I wanted to share this with others. As a demonstrator, you enjoy a discount of 20 to 25% off each time you place an order. Instant income. You get to receive the catalogs before other customers, and you have the ability to pre-order from those catalogs. That is such a great deal. But as great deals go, it won't last long. You have until November 30th to take advantage of this promotion. There's a link below that will take you to this special promotion. If you would like assistance or are unsure what to order, reach out to me and I'd be more than happy to help you. All right, enough chatter. Let me flip the camera down and start making that card. Okay, now let's get started with making the card. First, over here on the right, I have some information and the November host code right here. You can take that down. And then, as I mentioned, Stampin' Up! Has a special promotion where through November 30th, you can sign up to be a demonstrator, and all for $75. Usually the starter kit is $99, so it's a great savings. Excuse me, so that's a great savings. So about today's card, I will be using the Art Gallery stamp set, which is right here, and we'll also be using the Fine Art Gallery, the Floral Gallery dies, which coordinate with the stamp set. The Art Gallery stamp set, I'll show you that in the catalog, can be found on page 13, excuse me. Right here. And then the dies can be found on page 163 right over here. Okay, and we'll also be using the Fine Art Gallery Designer Series paper. Unfortunately, I'm sad to say that is no longer available, but this is what it looked like. I'll show you some of the beautiful sheets of paper that came with that were available in this set. I've used at least this one piece here quite a bit, and actually this is where we're going to be cutting the one layer. It's one of the flowers I'll be cutting out from here. I'll show you that. And then you know, as with all Stampin' Up! Papers, let me take this out of here, they are double-sided, so they're really beautiful painted papers here. Gorgeous. I mean, just gorgeous. Hopefully they'll bring them back someday. And as I said, if you look on the back, they have also some beautiful designs here. So it's up to you what side you'd like to use. But like I said, for today's project, I'll be using this sheet here, which I've cut up already. And later on, since this paper is no longer available, I will show you other cards that I have made using the stamp set. Okay, all right, so let's get started here. So for the card base, we have our basic white piece cut at 5.5 by 8.5 and scored at 4 1/4. As I said, I cut the designer series paper. I already cut the flower out from here, but this is where you'll see this is where this came from. And that piece of paper, which you'll be using as a layer, is cut at 4 1/8 by 2 5/8. And then Flirty Flamingo, oh, excuse me, that's a tongue twister. Flirty Flamingo. The layer is cut at by 4 2 1/2. I have to tell you, this is probably one of my favorite stamps. I use it often. The layers of the flowers are just stunning and so easy to use. And you know me, I like easy. Lots of great and versatile sentiments that could be used for so many different occasions. All right, so I've already folded the basic white card base in half. Don't mind the little schmutz over here. I think I dropped some ink on it. We're just going to be covering that up anyway with the with this die that I'm sorry, the piece that I cut the die from. So we're going to just put that on an angle, you know, like this. We're going to cover that up, and then we're going to layer the pink over it. And I know when I measured this out, it worked out perfectly. For some reason, it's not. We'll have to play around with it a little bit. All right, let me get some glue here started. And, you know, funny thing about this, we call it green glue at Stampin' Up. It's, when I first started crafting, I did not like this glue. I always felt it was too messy and just, you know, but now I find myself reaching for this more than any other glue. And reason for that is because, oops, excuse me, you can kind of place it on your project and then you can just move it around to where you need it to go. So, you know, as I said, I've got that little schmutz over there. And we're going to just cover that up like so. Now let's move it that way just a little. There we go. And just press it down a little. All right, then we're going to add the Flirty Flamingo layer. Again, just a little bit of glue will do ya. So, put a little bit in the center. And we're going to adhere this, not on an angle, but straight up and down. You know, giving it equal distance on all 4 sides. So sort of like that. All right, there we go. And the reason I cut these all out was just to save us some time. Let me take this out of the way here so that you're not confused with that. All right, so we got that down. And let's see, we're going to, let me put the cap on the glue so it doesn't tip over. Put it back in my holder here. And let's see, I'm going to put this flower down using the Stampin' Dimensionals. I'll put a few on here. I'll go here. I'll go here. I like to use a lot of dimensionals. I don't like my card to kind of get flattened out in the mail. I'm not sure if I'm going to hand deliver this or I think that's good enough there. All right. So we're going to put that down on the paper here. Take that off. Oh, you know what I noticed that I didn't do? I did not do a greeting for this card. And, yeah, not sure what I'm going to do. Maybe a birthday card or best wishes or something like that. And then I also stamped the leaves and the stems in Old Olive, and then I die cut this out as well. And I think I'm going to use the regular dimensionals, and no, you know what, I'm just going to use, thought I might use the mini dimensionals, but I think the regular size dimensionals are just going to be fine. Didn't really put that in the center. Okay, there, another one up here. And we'll put 2 on the other leaf. Oh, you know what? Let's just do 1 on the other leaf. Maybe it's overkill. All right, take those off. So, side. I'm gonna slide this underneath the flower just a little.
like so. There we go. Perfect. It's great, right? Beautiful, easy, quick. And then we'll, I think I'm going to add, I don't know if I should add the pearl basic jewels or the opal rounds. You know what? I think I'll do the pearl basic jewels. And I'm not going to do this, you know what, maybe I should do this now, just so I can show you what I do with these sometimes. So the pearl basic jewels obviously they come in white. And what you could do, where'd my little pen go now? I know I had it here someplace. Anyway, what I do is I take an here it is. I take an aqua painter, I think that's what they're called, and a stamp block here. I'm going to take this off here just a minute. I smush, yes, that's a word, smush, just a little bit because I don't need very much. The clear block right on here, just a little, like so, not too much. And so I just pressed a little. And then I take my pen, I make sure that it's dry because you don't want it wet, otherwise it's really going to take too long to dry up. So let me just make sure it's dry. Okay, because this the chamber here has water in it. So we'll take a little of that. And then basically what I do is I just color over it till I get the desired effect of the pearl, like so. And because I want to save time, I'm just gonna leave this here like this. But if you wanted to put this on a card right away, you could we'll do another one. Use a heat tool. Stampin' Up has a heat tool. It's, you know, kind of like a hair dryer, but it's much more creates more heat, so it gets very hot. And you can just dry it with that. I'm just gonna wipe this over here a little, get that off. Good enough. All right, close that back up. We'll leave that. So like I said, for now, I'm just gonna leave the card without the jewels, but I would use 3 jewels on the card. All right, clean that off. Okay, put that away. And all right, so we're just going to leave those aside. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to put them on there now. I do want to show you though, this the art gallery stamp set has some really nice sentiments on it. That's one of the reasons, well, other than the flowers, I really do like the whole stamp set, but it has lots of different sentiments on it. I miss you, congratulations, happy birthday, good luck, sorry, thank you, best wishes, you are lovely, and I am thinking of you. And then obviously the images. If you notice, there's 2 different images. There's a solid image, and then there's what I call, even though it doesn't look very detailed, but if when I show you the pictures of when I show you the cards that I made with the stamp set, you'll understand what I mean. But for now, I think what we'll do is we will stamp the inside of this card here with the flower, because I don't like to leave my cards blank. And then I think I have an envelope here. Yes, I do. We will also stamp the envelope. So I have, like I said, I'm going to use Flirty Flamingo. Let me put these aside here. Put them here. Let that dry off a little more. Maybe by the time we're done with this card, we'll be able to get these out of the way here. These little, I don't want to get them stuck any place. They are notorious for flying all over the place, these little backings from the Stampin' Dimensionals. All right, so let's take those 2 stamps here. So first I will take the solid flower here. We're going to stamp it, and to get the 2-toned effect, just like you see here, on the one that we die cut, you stamp off on the paper. So see how dark that is? And then there's still a little ink left, and you just stamp that onto the envelope flap. Nice. See? Much lighter. You see the difference there. And then we're going to take the detail part, and here's where I'm going to show you. Just place that over here like so, and you get a little bit of the detail there. I'll put those aside and clean those off. And close this up so I don't stick my arm. Oh no, I want to do this on the inside of the card as well. So let me do that now while it's still here. I'm going to take this here. We're going to flip this over just in case that's still wet, and I don't want to get that on there. But again, stamp off, and then we're going to put this on an angle here. Stamp on. We'll put that here so we'll clean it. And we'll take the detailed and full strength, just like so. Again, we'll clean that. All right, now we're done with the flirty flamingo. We'll close this up so, like I said, I don't stick my hand in there. Ask me how I know that. It's happened before. Oh, one thing I want to show you, if you notice, I'm pressing up on the ink pad here. This is how I open it. You just press and it pops open. Alternately, you can go in here and open it. Either way is fine, whatever you find easier. Sometimes I find that if I do it that way, I'll stick my fingers in the ink already. So, all right, let's get the leaf here. And the reason I'm bringing it over here is because I'm going to stamp the leaf, but I don't want the whole leaf because it's so big. So we're just going to put a little bit of the leaf on there, just like so. See? Pretty, right? I like that. And then we'll put that aside. And we're going to do the same thing on the envelope. Now this, we're going to overlap it so it's okay to get the whole stamp on there. Line that up and press down. There we go. There we go. Let me have to do that again. I'm not sure why that didn't come out there. Maybe because of the fold. There we go. Still didn't. No, we're not going to mess with it because you know what? You mess with it, you make it worse. So, and like I said, I'm not going to use a sentiment because I'm not sure what I want to use for the sentiment. But that's it. Quick and easy. Add a sentiment to it and you're done. And with the dies, if you notice, there's this die here will cut out this stamp. We've got the leaf here, the leaf in the stem, which you saw that I put that here. And then this here cut from the, let me just grab that paper again. The designer series paper here, I use that die cut to cut this piece here. So unfortunately that's no longer available. And the other thing you could use is it has these decorative flags here for the sentiments. So you stamp these down and then you can die cut them out with these, or you can just use your stamping, your trimmer, your Stampin' Up! Trimmer to just cut them straight. All right, let's close that up. And let me, as I promised, let me show you the other cards that I've made, which were used with the stamps and not with the designer series paper. Okay, let's grab those here and pop them. All right, so move these out of the way here. Put that there, move this out of the way. Okay, so we have this one here, Thinking of You. And again, very simply, piece of 5.5 by 8.5 paper scored at basic white, scored at 4 1/4. I cut this out of, I'm not sure if this was basic black or early espresso. I think this was basic black. And then again, piece of white, just stamp the flower on here, sentiment, done. I mean, that took me less than 5 minutes to do, maybe. Well, maybe a little more. We have that, and then we have the envelope to go with it right here. Put that here for you so you can look at that. Put that here. And then this one here, I stamped. Same concept, you know, stamp on, stamp off. And then I die cut this piece out and I put that on the Stampin' Dimensionals. I did not die cut this though. I just stamped it directly onto the white cardstock there, the basic white. And again, same thing with the envelope here. I don't know if we're going to be able to get those all in the picture here. And as you can see, I did add some, these were called genial gems that I added here. They come in 2 different colors. Put that there. And then lastly, I think this was my favorite. I'm not usually one to like pink, but this was really, I don't know, there was just something about it. It's just really stunning. So this was done in polished pink and I believe soft succulent. Again, these are the in color gems here. Just added those, piece of basic black, and the envelope. And there you have it, folks. Pretty nice, right? And easy. I mean, really, how long did that one card take me to do? Not long at all. So, I hope you enjoyed the project today, and I hope you'll give it a try. Like I said, these products are available on my store, my Stampin' Up store, and you can click the link down below on the video, and that'll take you right there. Any questions you have, please don't hesitate to contact me. If you don't have a Stampin' Up demonstrator, I'd be more than happy to help you with to get started. And like I said, if you do it this month, before the end of the month, by November 30th, $75 for the starter kit. It's really worth it. So, all right, folks, take care. Thanks again for watching.